It should be cool. Oh, I ain't gonna hold nobody up. So here's what we got going on. Tried to go live on Facebook. Tried to switch it up. Tried to go live over there. Did not work. Tried to. You might as well go back to where you was at first, and that's YouTube. And then the app I'm showing broke, but it was a simple fix. I just had to hit a button. Yeah, so that all happened around. We're gonna jump right into it. So this is Hawk Scan Amp. I was working on Hawk Side Amp. This is the product pushing for a Hawk Side Amp, and it's our scan tool. Right now it's just what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, right now it's just websites, apps, but eventually it plan to bring it which one offers the best and what algorithm works. But I had learned that that's me that needs to work, so I might as well go ahead and work on my stuff. Come on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scan the website first. So all right, so it's gonna pull it up. For 3 hours I've been trying to say this, so forgive me if I sound a little tired, exhausted. For the people that did come to Facebook, it wasn't many, thank goodness, but it was just enough. It was more than one, so that was all. Then when we go there, we can see that. Yeah, I've been having internet issues, everything. So yeah, that's Target. If companies aren't making money, if they're not doing good, it'll it'll tell you where you messed up at. And we already seen that page loaded super slow. Boom. So we'll come back over here and then we'll check out why. So hi JavaScript. JavaScript doesn't matter how you say it, just start coding it. Execution time. You have to make sure that everything is to the T, because if there's no security on the website, right, I can go ahead and show you the revenue. See, so there's no revenue losses detected. But with that, if I come back over here, boom, come over here, I reach clients I'm hoping to have with this tool I've built. Yeah, because it was never going to be perfect. So I think I was hesitant. This is AI too, artificial intelligence. So instant fix summary says I could fix these, increase the number of potential customers searching online who contact you. Even though the site scored an 80 out of 10, I mean 80 out 80 out of 100. You know how I saw 10, I'm tripping. It is still Facebook, right? So 20 more points, they'll probably have more users. Go somewhere, paste it, easy money. Boom, so boom. Right here is where you would audit at. Boom. And you can also do deep dive analysis. So if I wanted to go pull Facebook, I had to figure out what it is I was trying to. 3 hours later, I'm like, I'm a team of one, and I have good people. I have good people helping me out. So I say that with the utmost confidence that things are going to go up. But I've always liked YouTube better than Facebook anyway. So this post to Facebook real quick. So give me 2 seconds. But right now, I'm going to bring us down to scan. So Target, Facebook, the plumbing companies. And I ran that twice with the www, with 3 times rhythm, if you will. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this. Got to get you straight to the point. Everything ain't got to be perfect, and that's the tricky part right there. Everything is not meant to be perfect. Live on. So yeah, let me do the link. Uh, Copy link. Boom. Yeah. But what do you know? And now they're not putting my link up. Okay, one moment. One moment. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Okay, so yeah, pretty much like I said, it's a scanning tool. We shouldn't be here that long. Probably about 35 minutes. Yeah, cause I got behind dealing with this. Like I said, the team is it's growing. The team is growing, but we got a good product here. So that's pretty much what it's about. And then over here, like where was I? So leads pipeline is what this is right here. So I could send outreach to the people whose website it is. Like this land a note. See, put the note right there. I could set a follow up for 3 days out. I could set it out for a week. But we also have an AI content studio here. And this is on a scale plan only. Tool does and what it is. So it's SEO, which is search engine optimization. And what that does is it ranks you higher on Google. So if you have a message that really need to get out, you share your message. Boom. So let me I messed up real quick. All right, boom. So here we go. Like I said. So that's easy money. I could just go ahead and go back. Go ahead and go back. So like I was saying, so with the landscaping company, the post I made on Facebook, what we can do is we can add. So I could say ERTHRT at gh.com, right? So then boom, I would just hit open an email client and it's gonna pull up my email provider. Again, things have been moving slow, but we're here nevertheless. So yeah, boom, here it is, pull right up. So this is my email. So it pulls that up. And if you use Gmail, it will pull that up for you. So pretty much whatever email client you're using, that's what will happen with that. Right. So boom. So let me go back for the page. So like I said, I can add the note. I could set follow up. I could go 3 days and the date pops in right here. You just go down here in 05/1/2026. Boom, like that. Timeline it will give you when you've done it. Like I said, see, we've already spoke. I sent the outreach. But this is gonna show because I just did it just now. So that's what you're looking for when you start a business and when you try to run your company. Because what I found with that scan, I could show you after I show this part right here. So like I said, this is the AI content studio where we're all about the scans right now. So boom, if I go deep dive and I go pull one of those contacts I had, one of those leads, it would show that. So boom, let's go here. Let's take this off. Boom, let's go back to the dashboard. And then boom, it'll show you this, like how many audits you've done, scans, your progress, active clients. So this is available for white label. And if you don't know what white label is, it's pretty much when, like, if I give you the software for the phone, you can white label that and say it's your software for the phone. And then if you don't get anything I'm saying, you can hit this chat button, and it'll say show me advanced features. Boom. So let's go ahead and write that. Show me advanced features I can use with my pro plan, but I'm on the scale plan. So, and then boom. So that's what I'm saying. It's just a chat bot. So it's got pro plan, scale plan, and then of course the free plan. And that's 3 scans a month. So 3 of those website URLs you could put in there. Like if you feel like you're not getting a lot of views, it's not really the algorithm knocking you down. It's like things you can do on your side as well, like your search engine optimization. Exactly. So boom. So it'll tell you the scale plan is specifically designed for agencies and professionals managing multiple clients, offering several powerful features to streamline your workflow. So boom. So when you're working on anything, it's damn near impossible to keep everything tight knit. You know what I mean? So you need a system, you need a workflow, you need to make sure what you're doing is on path with what you're building, and what you're building is on path with what the customer needs, because every business has customers and everybody in businesses have to work. So I mean, it's not as much as like working a 90-hour work week, for like Pebbles. It's like you have to have the workflow going, if that made sense. And then let me know if anything sounded choppy or anything out there bad. So boom. But yeah, shout out to the team, man. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, if you want me to scan a website, you can put that in the chat or the comments after the video ends. And then, like I said, you could just go to scan.hawksiteamp.io, and that popped up right there at the bottom for you. So that's scan.hawksiteamp.io. Yeah, put it in there wrong. I gotta see something. Yeah, I gotta see something, because that's not right. So appreciate that. You click that link, it'll take you right here, and you pop your business name in. So let's say, boom, Go Get It Foods. I missed the I and a T. I said Go Get Foods. I'm hungry. Go Get It Foods. Okay, boom. So what it's gonna do is, oh, my bad, Doc. That's what it's gotta be. Say I'm out of it. I know a lot of stuff might be breaking on the app. There we go. We don't like breaking on that. So boom. So it's already saying that that's a site. And I just made it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the scanner, right? Boom. And then, like I said, when you're in here, you can click on that for yourself. I just want to show you how to maneuver if you don't know what you're doing on the scanner. If you have friends and they don't know what they're doing, you can show them what they're looking for, because we're mainly looking for cash flow, right? Any business is looking for cash flow. Like, I know a lot of them don't really do the money thing, right? But that's how many businesses, you see, because if you want to stay in business, you got to charge something. And that's what's so bad about everything, because I could be trading, but I'd rather, get into the same space. Like, money is not king, but money is good to have for situations where you need money at. And that's what it is. There ain't no in-betweens or nothing. But it would be cool. That's what I'm saying. If we can go back to barter. Like, that's what I said. Like, that 6 o'clock, 6:30 live stream was supposed to go well. But here we are. And that's what I said, too. I said, I'm going to do this. This is what's going to happen. So, boom. So, what I would do is I would look at this report, right? So here's what I say, even if you want to make some money from it, that's what I say. Like, that's why I have a white label. So I say I run Hawk Site and I help businesses fix broken websites, improve speed, SEO, and actually convert visitors into customers. Most sites I see have the same problems: slow load times, outdated design, no clear call to action, and zero conversion flow. Boom. So there we are. So we would go revenue impact, which is cash flow, like I just said. It shows how much they're losing. See what I'm saying? And based on industry averages for sites with similar scores, actual impact varies by industry and traffic volume. And this has been done for a while. Let me pull that up on my side too. Appreciate that. Appreciate the. Don't need Facebook. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I think that's what happened. Facebook was trying to pick up a lot more frames per second, megabits, all that good stuff. They just couldn't do it. And then accessibility issues are stuff like when you need like a high contrast or low contrast. That's what we're about. Right? So a lot of it, like I said, slow load times, outdated design, no clear call to action, and zero conversion flow. You got no flow. You got no workflow. You got no system. That's so we can't even reach the page. So boom. So I need to go get a real website now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go. Let's go one we all know. I didn't think of that till now, but like I said, nothing's gonna be perfect. Tonight taught me that. I have learned so much because I be waiting for it to be perfect to say let's go. That's why the live streams don't happen. That's why the videos don't get uploaded. It's all that. Because I'll see the views and be like, whoa, that's crazy. Okay, don't blame me. I didn't even need to deep dive, but I could have, right? Popeyes. Who else is there? Popeye. Okay, so I see what's happening. Yeah, there we go. See, yeah, it moves pretty quick. So Wingstop. Let's see if I got the domain right on the back end. I see it took me to the index. I'm gonna have to go. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, that's already slow. I can already tell you there's an issue right there. And yeah, let me go ahead and get off of that. I don't want to make nobody hungry. Boom. Show. Right here. And then there's even deeper dives. So right, like I said, copy the report. These are the 3 major revenue losers right here. Go over here. I can put the competitors in, like, boom, I say KFC.com. I run the competitive analysis real quick. That button is before the revenue, so boom. You're losing to this competitor due to their high SEO score and greater domain authority. Fix your SEO strategy to improve your search rankings. And that's the weakness. And boom. Like I said, we can even go KFC.com real quick. Yeah, I'm still in my work shirt and everything. Oh, what'd you say? Your screen and chat is fine. Your voice is what keeps loading up. It might be me just pausing. Might just be me pausing. So yeah, that's KFC. So boom, KFC.com. You seen that up there? Boom. So boom, we come down here and know for sure revenue impact. Boom, 1,500 a month. Now I don't know about you, but I like 1,500 a month. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. So what we gonna do is I'm gonna probably do like 1 or 2 more just to give everybody a feel for it. Then I'm gonna go deep dive analysis for this one. But I ain't selling nothing. I won't sell my soul for that. Even though working on business feel like selling your soul sometimes, it feel like you ain't got nothing left to do. You just got to do this. Say like I said, it's a deeper dive, so it might take 1 or 2 more seconds, but it gives you a moment to like be like, okay, what am I looking for? Boom, boom, bam, SEO, accessibility, things like that. So YouTube, of course, has to be good. They have to get a 90 on security. They have to get 70 on performance. They have to get 85 on SEO, right? They have to get 75 on accessibility, but that's where they're weak at. They're weak at performance. The mobile, when you're on your phone and it's buffering, it's doing all that stuff. 75 out of 100. So what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to where when we build our websites, or when you come build your website at hawksideamp.io, I gotta run that through the Nightbot. Hawksideamp.io is the one we're looking for. So boom, right here. So if you wanted to come build you a site, you would have your domain .hawksideamp.io, but you could also connect your own domain. So I thought that was pretty cool to do for everybody, instead of having to go buy a GoDaddy domain or a Squarespace domain or a HostGator domain or whatever it is. And it might be because my mic was down. New. Transparency, I can go run mine too. It regenerates. Does that for some reason. I gotta figure out what that's about. Hawkside. Boom. To do this, you could just turn it off, and then we're telling you what we analyze. So SEO, meta tags, keywords, structured data, about that caching, accessibility, WCAG compliance, ARIA labels. Don't quote me on what that stands for. Like right now, I'm like I told you, mine's just not here right now. And then you can call too. So the number is gonna be this will put the number in the chat if y'all want to learn more about it, because we can be found on all social media. Just look for Hawkside Amp, and then look for Learning and Building on YouTube, Instagram. But you can't comment under the video like, hey, that was interesting. Hit the like button, share out to some friends that's interested in this stuff. Hopefully I'll get what I'm looking for. Okay, so yeah, web content, accessibility guidelines. And then we need to get ARIA. I think that's what I saw. ARIA. No, that is exactly what I saw. Oh no. Yeah, 40 minutes. ARIA. Okay, so I need to go back over here, pull that up. Yeah. ARIA labels. Okay. It won't just pull up with ARIA. Incredible. But I think a lot of our people need to get into stuff like this, AI, things like that. I talk about that with my lady. We need to get into AI. ARIA labels are HTML attributes that provide accessible names for elements, helping screen readers and other assistive technologies understand the purpose of elements that lack visible or descriptive text. I should screenshot it, but we ain't gonna worry about that. All right, boom. So let's run the audit. Like I said, full transparency. So yeah, and then automated competitor benchmarking, 3 competitors, strategic roadmap with quick wins, enhanced analysis with web context. And what I'm gonna do, chat, I'm gonna show so we can know where to go when we're trying to build. I'm trying to make this post real quick. And the hours are 7:30 to 9:15. I want to just give you all the information, like I said, because I got a lot of work to do. Need my calendar. Okay, so it's Tuesday. So yeah, we're 7:30 to 9:15 tomorrow. 7:30 to 9:15 on. What is that day after tomorrow? I'm so exhausted. Thursday. Every Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m., 9:15 p.m. on top webcam on. Put my little thing on real quick. Yes, sir. Got the little polo on. I was loaded. I was ready to go today, man. It was ready to happen. And I think that was, the ancestors' way of saying, boom, you're gonna have to do it how you did it the other times. When you didn't have the brain you have now. Like, you almost there. Just keep going, work every day, show up every day. Because it'll never be ready. It'll never be ready the way you know it's supposed to be ready. So, salute. Thank everybody for coming through. We gonna do this last couple of audits or scans. And man, gonna move on. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our night because this was supposed to be done hours ago. So we'll go into deeper detail. So I got a slow server response time, which is why I was saying my app was freezing the other night. I mean, not the other night, just earlier. See what I'm saying? Like, I done taught my mind how to, boy, it's time to calm your brain down. You got so many ideas. You've been trying to do so much for years now. Okay, so boom. So misinformed labels. A portion of the visitors can't use the site properly. Buttons don't work on mobile. So since this is my company, this is what I'm gonna do, and I advise y'all to do it too. All right, do this too. When you start your company. Yeah, see, my computer's having slow response times. Incredible. It's probably because I got the camera on. There we go. We gonna turn cam off real quick. But like I said, salute. Thank everybody for coming through. Means the world to me. We still learning and building. Just because I don't post every day and go live all the time don't mean that. We got polos now in this month. We got polos. Okay, boom. Close that off. Let me put the number in the chat. All right, so let me throw this in there too. Boom, hit it with the bazooka. Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna look at the last one, missing alt attributes. When potential customers searching online type searches into Google, your site isn't showing up. Missing alt attributes is a core reason why you're invisible to people actively looking for you. So I'm adding that tonight. So like I said, I can't get out of here without doing a screenshot. So I need them to go ahead and make that happen. Cause I can copy the report, but I'd rather show y'all what I would do. Like if it was me working on it. Boom. So I got my screenshot. All right, got my screenshot. What's going on? Get that away. Okay, boom. So speeding up the site keeps visitors on the page longer, and more time on page means more calls, bookings, and purchases. Excuse me. The missing form labels, the negative for that, if you remember, it's right here if you need to see it. See, boom. Making your site work smoothly. Boom. Okay, I'm just going to reread it. Probably read it already. Making your site work smoothly for everyone increases the number of people who can take action on your page. Boom. Fixing this means, okay, so missing alt attributes. It's just a warning. Fixing this means your site appears higher in search results, putting you in the front of more people before they find your competitor. So my competitor is people like Squarespace, GoDaddy, Base 44, who else we got? Wix, Weebly. Yeah, I got a lot of competitors, but I ain't worried about that. And for that last message that came through in the chat, just DM me on, like I said, Facebook, Joshua Hawkins, Instagram, Learning and Building. Well, I got Kefio42 on Instagram too, CEO42 on X. And I'm building my personal brand as well as my business brands, my alter egos, my creme de la cremes, my other guys. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not crazy. So boom. Okay, so let's check response. So I got good mobile optimization. Forgot this page. That's what I said. We're gonna go into depth for me. This my site right here. Boom. Issues. So this is another deeper version. So SEO score 68. So you talk about a lot of work to do. So I'm not shaming any company, right? Not shaming any company tonight, not even my own. but I'm harder on my own company than I am theirs. So, boom. So, boom. And then what I want to show, we also had a fix simulator. And then if I go ahead and hit apply all fixes to fix all of that, you just see the missing all, we saw the missing form labels, the mixed content, we have that in there as well. That's another issue we have. So like the scan won't pull up everything. It's not perfect, right? It's highly powered by AI, but I need to get better at that SEO. Do you see that? That's bad. This is bad. That's terrible. See, and that's the thing about websites too. You can't really focus too much on the on the looks of it. You have to focus on the back end. So like I said, if you got a printer, you can print CSV, put it in your docs on a Google or Outlook. All right, yeah, time to wrap it up. Let me go back. Or was it dashboard? And then you can see your analytics here for your SEO and how your site's been ranking over time. Boom, 90-day joint here. We also have light and dark mode. Pretty cool. And then, like I said, your goals. So manage goals, overall score. Do you want something else? I'm gonna add revenue in here. So that's a feature I look out for. Just make sure you're logged in and you keep checking it out. For the people that watch after, thank you for watching. Last but not least, the people that are here, thank you for watching. And it's the blog, so we can create our first blog post. So I'll go back and show you what that means. So pretty much, I'm sure you know what blog posts mean, but let me just show you something. So trending keywords, the AI will research and find hot topics. Auto content, generate full articles instantly. AI thumbnails, custom images with your title. So you'll start your content journey. Like I said, I'm on a scale plan, so I can do this unlimited. And I think that's good I know that it's good for businesses like ours, because a lot of commercials and everything like that is going to cost a lot of money. So it's good to have your stuff where it should be. And I'm not going to show all the features, like I said, because people are going to come later. So I want people to test it out. I'll give you one more, though. I gave outreach already. Yeah, I gave outreach analytics. So you can get your Google Analytics, your Google Search Console to see who's searching you, impressions, click data, Google Analytics, engagement, conversion data. Then this is my favorite part right here. These the revenue moves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug myself in because I wanted to see how this worked. It's a feature I haven't tested. Like I said, I wanted everything to be perfect, but now we know everything is not able to be perfect. When you want it to be perfect, you got to just keep working. So improve server, boom. So you can deploy the fix over here too. And then I figured out what a MBRM stands for. But since this is learning the building, we're going to do that together. So we're going to go to the same tab we had. Like I said, try not to open too many tabs. That might be a reason why my computer started doing that. 2 monitors and all these tabs open. Next best move. I got to figure out what the R means. It sure doesn't mean, but this is a build, huh? National Banker. I'm just playing. MBRM. Next best recommended move. Yeah, I didn't even need to look it up. Yeah, it's next best recommended move. I just was reading it today. That's how I know. So boom. So this will tell you like what you need to do to improve your paper. So you gotta go improve your money somehow, and it's all here already. Those deploy fix buttons, they work. So boom, deploy fix. It made part 2. I'll probably show the results of what I did, because mostly it's like this is what you would add into your website, right? This is what you would add into it. So this is another way of white labeling. So if you offer white label, you come down there, you grab your stuff, you say, boom, here goes your report. Boom, that shit, you boost your website performance with Hawkside Amp, or you could boost it with ABC123 Fixer Better Media, and then boom, your business is snapping. But you come to Hawkside Amp, don't go to them other people. We need to keep the money in our community. It's game time. I waited, I observed, I sat back, I started building. We got a polo now. We about to keep making polos. We probably gonna start doing some merch. Right. So as soon as those active fixes become synced with the app, what they're gonna do is they're gonna show you the pipeline value, the total leads. All right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The leads is the pipeline, the fix is the conversion, the money. And this is demo. Like I said, this is a demo. It's on my account. When you create your account, like I said, you can go right over here. Boom. I want to learn how to do XYZ. Put it back in dark mode. I like dark mode. I need XYZ. Boom. You put it right here. Feedback is where you really put it. Where you put feedback, of course. The chat is, like I said, what you really need, like what you really know. Like, okay, how do I know that I'm improving rankings? I'm gonna show you where I'm at. I'm down here. To increase revenue, right? Boom. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just go hit the send. Joint optimization, a joint optimized system for humans. Joint optimization system for humans. There you go. That's Josh. Boom. So here we are. Gonna go up a little bit. A lot of bit. They put me down. That's an excellent and crucial question. Knowing that you're ranking, like I said, it'll give you the whole answer. So consistent monitoring with recurring scans. So recurring automated scans, performance tracking over time, advanced AI insights and trend analysis. I'm just going to read the highlighted because I've been studying, lots of studying, correlating with your analytics. So Google Analytics. Why? Can I say that? So boom, while HawkScan Amp tells you how well your site is optimized, remember, I didn't tell you you're going to get rich using HawkSite Amp. I didn't tell you that. I said we're going to try to raise your money. I am not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. I'm just showing you, like, maybe you can move up in the rankings, HawkSite Amp, and we can make more money, HawkScan Amp. You feel me? So boom, it tells you how well your site is optimized and how its scores are changing. You'll need to combine this with an external analytics tool. Like I said, Google Analytics. Boom, boom, Google Analytics. Okay. And then you need to monitor organic traffic. So as your rankings improve, indicated by better SEO scores in HawkScan Amp, you should see an increase in organic search traffic to your site in Google Analytics. So track conversion rates and revenue. I'm not going to read that, but this is another way we can, what did we ask? I want y'all to know too. How do I know that I'm improving rankings to increase revenue? And I have other projects that I'm working on that actually do show you what the financial situation is looking like without giving advice. So by using your pro plans, continuous monitoring, and trend analysis, because you got to be specific, right? I didn't say what plan I was on. I just asked it like I was somebody who didn't know what I was doing. You'll have the data to confidently connect your optimization efforts to your bottom line. Remember what I just said earlier, joint optimization system for humans. That's Josh. That's my AI. That's my chat GPT. That's what I'm building. We also have Hawk OS. That's for Hawkside Amp. Like, we're working around AI. We're not really trying to build all the way through with it, but I would like to know this type of stuff. If, things say, do decide to go left with technology or E&P happen, we got to get back on the internet, or we figured out a way to get a tower back on, and now we got to get the message out. So we start our own Googles, we start our own everything. So you can go back to my other live streams. I was saying all of this. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. That's what I'm saying. And that's the bottom line. Because your performance sets so facts. In essence, HawkScan Amp provides I went backwards, right? I went backwards on purpose. In essence, Hawkside Amp provides the health check. Okay, I need that to go away. Okay. In essence, HawkScan Amp provides the health check and improvement roadmap for your website search engine visibility and performance. Your analytics tools show you the financial return on those improvements. So I thank y'all for y'all's time. I appreciate you being here. Leave feedback. Come to the website even if you don't use it. Say, hey, I don't get it. Right? And you'll send it. So let's go ahead and send feedback. Boom. So it's already sent to me. One love. Relative, stay relative, and y'all keep learning, building, and growing. We learn what we build, we learn. We keep growing, we keep getting it.